Dang, y'all, we're gonna have some really cute handbags. These are so cute. Oh my goodness. And we've got some fun ones back too. The Designer Inspired is coming back. And we've got some new brands. It's gonna be a fun show. 2 p.m., 2 to 4 for handbags. But right now we have 2 hours of silver. That's right, silver, silver, silver. Super exciting, y'all, because guess what? Gold gets all the glory when it comes to the price increase and this, that, the other. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, the price of gold are up, the price of gold are up. Guess what? Silver is like way up too. Obviously, silver, you know, initially is valued less, so it's not as worth as much, but the jump has been significant. A continuous jump. So want to keep that in mind. Silver is also something that is definitely a good idea to get in on. If you've been looking at metals going, man, I really want to get some gold coins. I really want to invest in gold. You know, silver is, oh my goodness, I haven't seen that new banner. That's so cute.
Oh yeah.
With like Chris doing the wink.
Yep.
That's so fun. I love it. They did good on that.
I actually was talking to Jen about that too.
That's really cool. Chris, of course Chris would do that in his photo. It's hilarious. I mean, they said do your personality. Chris really went for his personality. Okay, y'all, sorry, I got sidetracked. If y'all haven't seen our banner on the website for the live streams, it's so cute. It's like Lolo, and then I'm on the side, I'm on one side, Lolo's on the other side, like edited together, and then Chris is like, so it's really cute. Very Chris, right? If you know Chris if you're in the live stream, so you know he's just goofy, and I could see him doing that. All right. So we're doing silver, and I really want y'all to consider getting silver if you've been wanting to invest in gold, or if you've been wanting to invest in metal and gold is out of your budget. Personally, I can say gold is out of my budget as well, and so silver is a great way to get some of those metals. Of course, you know, when we're talking, I'm seeing like so many cute things. When we're talking about metals, it's just having these tangible assets, right? From back in the Bible times, right? They were like trading gold, like gold and silver. These have been commodities over time. So you can imagine they're not just going to poof disappear. So it's a great way to kind of put your money in something that's tangible, that you can see, that you can feel, and that the price trend has been on an upward. So we're going to do 2 hours of silver. Whoop, whoop. And we've got some gold over silver too. I instantly grabbed this bracelet. I think it's so cute. That will be coming up. Now, don't forget about our sweepstakes. Ooh, la, la. So the sweepstakes is going to be going on through June 25th. The grand prize, you guys, is a Rolex. Can y'all believe that? A Rolex. But every single day when you enter, you are entering to win a daily prize, and then we put those into the drawing for the Rolex. So today's daily prize is a tourmaline heart pendant. There's 2 prizes. One winner will win a tourmaline heart pendant, which is valued at $339, and one winner will win a $100 ShopLC credit. And guess what's so cool about our sweepstakes is we actually announce the winner tomorrow. So you enter today, and then we announce the winner for the heart pendant and the gift, the credit tomorrow. And then June 25th, we will announce the winner for the Rolex. Isn't that crazy? Or I guess June 26th, the day after. Well, let's get into how you shop in the live stream. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lauren Masters. I am one of your live stream hosts, and it is so much fun. I haven't gotten to be with you guys all week. I was supposed to be with y'all here on the live stream Tuesday morning. I ended up filling in for Katie on the television side, and so I haven't gotten to hang out with my live stream friends in, my goodness, over a week. I wasn't with you guys last Saturday, so I haven't been with y'all in over a week, which is just crazy. So here on the live stream, it is completely different from the television side. And I always like to point that out. I know a lot of you might just be perusing the website. You're watching TV. They say, hey, check out the website. Look at this coupon code. You're perusing the website and you stumble upon live stream and you're like, what is this? This is the live stream. And it is so much fun, you guys. It's a casual environment. It's relaxed. We really want to take this space and make this an area where you can get to know us and we can get to know you. So we can answer questions. We can chit chat, right? We banter a lot on here. I'll just warn y'all, if y'all don't like banter, we banter. We have fun. We have regulars that hop in and we have conversation. And it's just a lot of fun to be able to chit chat. And it's a great way to get to know each other beyond the shopping experience, right? When we're over on the TV side, we have items we got to get to. We're on a schedule. We've got, you know, a strict thing. We've got producers in our ear saying, hey, we got to get to this. We got to get to this. Here, it's a free flow. Right? If y'all see something behind me, you're like, oh my gosh, Lauren, I cannot stay through the whole show. I have to go pick up my daughter at Vacation Bible School, but I'm loving that butterfly. Can you please show us that? we can skip to that. That's the beauty of the live stream. We're super flexible. And this show is really about you, okay? This show is for you, about you. It is tailored to you. So if you're looking for something, let me know. If you're like, hey, can we see more bracelets? I can't stay, but I really want to get a silver bracelet. We'll jump to the bracelets. That's what we can do here on the live stream. So super easy to shop. You're going to use the comment feature. So if you like something, you will comment shop with the item number, right? So you'll see right up here, shop 1, that's the first, and then it'll go through shop 2, shop 3, shop 4, etc. as we move through the show. And it's a really easy way to shop. That will not instantly charge you. So with our streaming platform, what was going to happen is when you comment shop with the item number, we're going to send you a link to that item, and then you can click and purchase later on. So you do it in the moment too, but then if you want to keep watching the show and at the end you click and you add those to your cart and you can make your entire purchase. Now, when adding those items to your cart, there is something important you should know. We have a coupon code. Yeah, we do. It is exclusive to the items you see on the live stream for 48 hours. Here's your coupon code right there if you want to jot that down so that you have it when you go to checkout. It is LIVE25, LIVE25. That is going to be your live stream exclusive promo code. It will only be eligible on items in our live stream either yesterday or today. And at the 48-hour mark, it moves on to the next items. So you want to make sure you're getting what you like before the shopping period ends on those pieces. That's how you shop. We also do offer budget pay in the live stream. So if you're familiar with the television side, you know about budget pay. If you're not, I'll give you a quick little rundown. Budget pay is not a credit card. Okay, we're not running a credit check, nothing like that. What I love about budget pay is, I was listening to a podcast the other day and they were talking about how you have all of these financing groups kind of now, like Klarna and all these things that when you go to check out on a website, it's like, oh, do you want to do a payment plan through Klarna or whatever? And you go to it and then there's all this interest. And when you actually read the hidden fees, one of those, and I don't remember if it was Klarna or a different one, it's like no interest unless you don't pay your monthly thing. And then y'all, it can be up to like 36% interest. Can you imagine? 36% interest. So that's not beneficial to you because if you miss something, you're paying like almost half in interest. That's wild. So they're getting a lot of people with that, and you want to be really smart with your money. Budget pay is not like that. Budget pay is no interest, no credit check. It is simply portioned out payments. So you do not have to pay a penny more. You're just paying it out over time. So really, really great. I know I personally love budget pay. I buy everything that I buy at Shop LC utilizing the budget pay option. So I encourage you guys, if you're shopping with us today, use budget pay. Even if you're like, yeah, but I can afford it without budget pay, why not just keep that extra money on hand, right? You never know what's going to happen. Okay, I think that covers it. Oh, free shipping on all orders, $49.99 or more. And we do have a personal shopper dedicated to the live stream. That is the number that you can call, 888-835-2237. And that personal shopper will be completely versed in what we have going on the live stream, so that if you have particular questions, whether it's like, oh, the live coupon code isn't working on this product, they'll be able to answer that. They know what we have going on, and so they can help you with all of those questions, okay? All right, lots of people joining us, so welcome, good morning. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here on the live stream. Let's kick off the show. So we're going to start with a link chain necklace. Of course, done in sterling silver. It's going to sit at 20 inches on your neckline. Now, I actually had this matching bracelet, which I think we have today. I had this matching bracelet the other night. If anybody was with me in Hunter, it was in, I think, at our 1 a.m. hour on Tuesday. Or I guess that would have been 1 a.m. Wednesday. And we kicked off the Silver Smackdown. So we actually had the corresponding bracelet to this. I didn't even know that there was a necklace for this. But it's like all these little round loops. And I think they're all intertwined. I'm trying to see. Some of them, it seems like there's like 2 or more in each little link. Lobster claw closure. Now there is no adjustability, so that is going to be right there at your 20 inches on the neckline. Ooh, look how cute that is, you guys. This is just the right amount of sterling silver, right? Like it's not like a teeny tiny little pendant chain. It's not too big. This is great as an everyday wear chain. It has presence, right? It is noticeable on the neckline. Even on my top, like I just, look at that. I love it. It's the perfect size, and I really want y'all to see that kind of the way that is. It's a very intricate design. It's all these little circular cylinders linked together around the neckline. And like I said, we do have a bracelet that's going to match with that. You're getting over 18 grams of sterling silver, that 925 sterling silver. This is great for layering. You know, there's this huge trend for the summer of just throwing everything on. I actually did that yesterday. I just threw everything on. I had a couple of pendants. I had a chain. I threw it on. I didn't even think much about it. Like, where's it all sitting? The thing for 2025 is put it on. It doesn't all have to be nicely layered, like here, here, here. It's like put it all on. Wear all your jewelry. Love all your jewelry. And this would be perfect for layering up your different chains. And also mixing, you guys. Those rules of you can't wear silver and gold together, those are out the window, okay? Out the window. Silver and gold, absolutely rock all your metals at once. So price point on our chain, we're starting at $109.99, and of course we are going to take that 25% off discount code, so we'll come down to $82.50. $82.50 after your live 25, y'all. You're getting this gorgeous sterling silver chain for under $100, and then you have a budget pay of $27.50. $27.50. Ooh, ooh. That is such a great deal, you guys, for your budget pay to get this home, fall in love with it for yourself. You know, I have to say, I was going out and about. I went to Dallas on Wednesday and came back Thursday. It was a very quick trip just to like see my family and see a couple friends. And I went into a store in the mall, like a jewelry store of, you know, a jewelry designer that we all know, and I actually love her stuff, and I really liked this necklace. I was like, ooh, is that gold? And I went to look at it, you guys, and it was 18 karat gold vermeil, no gemstones, just 18 karat gold vermeil, and it was $300. $300. That's basically like sterling silver, okay? When we get into some of our gold pieces and we talk about those prices, I'm going to probably be like, are you kidding me? This was $300. Look what we got. It blew my mind, but that is the reality of jewelry. And, you know, just be grateful that you know of Shop LC, because you really are able to get the look for less. And I'll talk about that more when we get to some of these pendants or pieces, because I was kind of out there doing some shopping for y'all. I was doing some cross shopping, some price comparison while I was out there, and so it has definitely been interesting to see what else is out there. So this is going to be shop one, okay? Shop one. We will have the bracelet coming up later, so y'all stick around. But next up, we are going to bring in one of our silver sheets. Now, this is going to be your, are they both in the same? No, they're not, right?
Yep, separate.
Oh, because one's the bar. Ooh, okay. So this is your fine silver sheet. So to note, fine silver is not sterling silver, okay? This is 999 silver. So 925 is sterling silver, 999 is more pure. There's more purity to it. That is your fine silver. So we have these currency sheets. This is going to be your $5,000 currency. And I forget what year these were made. They were actually in production, like, very briefly. Sean knows the story, and he talks about it, I forgot, though. But I want to make sure that I emphasize to you guys there is a difference between our fine silver sheets and our silver bars, which will be coming up next. These are 1 gram of silver. Okay, so this is actually a sheet. So it's a thin sheet, and it is laminated with plastic. Okay, so it's going to be easy to care for, and then it also comes in the plastic, the hard plastic casing as well. Okay, so this is going to be your fine silver sheet, and actually I'm going to go ahead and take out the bar as well, just so that y'all can get a side-by-side comparison, because with these, like, there is a major difference, and I want y'all to know that, because I think there can be some confusion. You know, we've been selling so many bars lately, the gold bars, the platinum bars, the silver bars, and so I think when we get to these sheets, y'all might be thinking it's going to be like a bar, and then you get it home and you're like, what did I get? Like, I don't understand. And so I want to try to emphasize the difference for you guys. I don't know if I can get this. Maybe it doesn't open. This one might be. Some might be glued.
I think we have another sample. I can try to open it.
Well, I wonder if they're gluing them now, you think? Oh, I got it.
Got it.
Thanks, Elias. Okay, so here is your bar. So, okay, there's the thickness on your bar. Here is the sheet. See the difference? So that's just to kind of give y'all a comparison. I've never been able to do this on television to show the difference. And like, this is literally like a sheet of paper made of fine silver. So you can hear. I just want y'all to know that. Now, it's not to say you shouldn't get either one, because either way, you're getting silver. You're going to get more with the bar. But if the sheet is within your budget, then I would go for the sheet. And the sheet's at an incredible price point, you guys. For 1 gram of fine silver, we got to emphasize that purity. It is fine silver. For 1 gram of fine silver, we are looking at $29.99 and then applying that coupon code. So that's actually going to bring you down to, you ready for this? $22.49. Okay, for a gram of fine silver. These are great to display in an office space, to put on a bookshelf. They come in the plastic casing. So if you got one of those little tiny, like a little easel, like a little kind of plate holder type thing, like a teeny tiny one, they have those online. You could just place that right on top of it. It would be so cute on a bookshelf. Even if you have a recent graduate, you want to get them something different or unique for their dorm room. This is just a fun, different, and unique kind of piece of decor that's also a keepsake, right? Something that you will treasure forever. Now, we have some different variations. We've got an elephant, a Statue of Liberty. Some of those prices vary. Oh, there's a rose one that's really pretty. That would be pretty for like gifting to a lady. We had a dragon. There's so many variations on this, and I love it. We have the Pichu. Y'all know what those mean, right? And then the symbol of peace, success, and power. I love that one, you guys. It's the wild horses. Ooh, we also have the United States of America with a buffalo. That one's really cool. I haven't seen that one in person. It must be a new one. That one's really neat. It's like textured, and then it has this big buffalo. If y'all go to Comment Shop 2, when you get the link, you can go check out all of the different designs and see which one is calling your name. Because one of those is bound to be calling your name. All those different designs, even for like, you know, a baby gift. I think that the flowers for a baby girl would be really pretty. The elephant or the buffalo for a baby boy. This is something that they can display in their nursery and then keep with them the rest of their lives. It's really neat. So that is shop 2.
Yes. 2.
Good morning, everybody. We've got Miss Terry Masters in. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday so far. Okay, so this is our Geo Mesh collection. It is very reminiscent to me, if y'all remember the Mirage collection. So we have the Mirage collection in the silver, in the gold. Sorry, you guys. We have the Mirage in the gold, and it was like this mesh, this netting, very intricate, very detailed. Well, we have this now, the Geo Mesh collection. Okay, so it is a mesh. Now, what I love about the Geo Mesh collection is we are using both. We're using rhodium over sterling, and then we're kind of outlining and detailing these pieces with 14 karat yellow gold, okay? So the way this ring in particular is done is you have your entire band ring that is done in your rhodium over sterling. And what I love to you guys is that mesh is all the way around the finger. It's not a design on the top of the hand. It's actually the entire band ring is made of that beautiful geometric mesh detailing. I'm slipping it on my middle finger here. This sample is a bit larger than my traditional ring finger, but this is how it's done. So your entire base of your ring is done in your rhodium over sterling. You then have just kind of these lines of your 14 karat gold and this dotting in your, it's almost like a honeycomb pattern. And so we've just kind of dotted in on the honeycomb pattern with your 14 karat yellow gold. And that just gives it this really beautiful contrast. The ring would be beautiful in gold, it would be beautiful in silver. But when you have that two-tone option, it opens up the possibilities for wearing these pieces, right? When you have gold and silver together, that means you can mix this with your gold jewelry. You can mix it with your silver jewelry. It has a unique presence on the finger that's going to give you so much versatility. You're getting 2.7 grams of silver. Now, we did start at a size 5. However, the size 5 is currently sold out. So if you're traditionally a size 5, you can ring the little bell. Oh man, you guys, the end cap sizes are both gone. So we were 5 to 11. We are now at 6 through 10. So if you were a 5 or an 11, ring the bell, ring the bell. You'll put in your email if we happen to get more back, or if we happen to create more of these, make more of these in our warehouse, you'll be the first to know. We'll notify you via email. So price point on these, amazing for this incredible design. $39.99. Oh no, we're applying that coupon code. It's gonna bring it to $29.99, and guess what that makes your budget pay, y'all? The sweetest budget pay to hear, $9.99. To me, a $9.99 budget pay makes it so easy to shop. It's like, oh, $9.99. Well, okay, I can do that. I can make that happen. $9.99 on your budget pay. I just love this ring.
Actually, I like the look. I'd wear it as a pendant, to be honest.
Ooh, this would make a cool pendant actually, because it's so three-dimensional with the honeycomb styling. Let's see if I can get this chain.
Shout out to Miss Terry. Good morning. She commented.
Good morning, everybody. We got Tony. So many people saying hello this morning. Christy. Oh, look, you guys. There's that I was saying. Put it right there on the neckline. Because it's like three-dimensional and geometric. So that will be shop 3 for our Geo Design ring.
We have 20 of those available.
Oh my goodness, we only have 20?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you guys, we only have 20. And y'all saw those end cap sizes were already sold. So those are going to go quick. I would take advantage of that deal while you can.
It's a Bali.
Ooh, okay, now we're getting into Bali Legacy. So I got to do a little story time real quick. I had these as well on Hunter and I show on, I guess it was Wednesday at 1 a.m. And we were talking about how a lot of the high-end jewelry names actually produce their jewelry in Bali, right? And they're going to have very similar designs. So like I said, the next morning I got up, I drove to Dallas, and I went to one of the high-end malls there. And I was going through the stores, just kind of, passing some time. And I was in Nordstrom's, and I was looking under the jewelry counter. And you guys, I am telling you, I saw a necklace that had the exact same style clasp, okay? If y'all were with me on that show that night, you know how this works, and I'll show you real quick if you weren't. You have your traditional Bourbador chain from the Bali Legacy collection. You take the dragon face, which is so articulated. You clip that on. Oh, actually, y'all take a quick look. I want y'all to see this video before I go into it. There's so much to talk about when it comes to Bali Legacy. But this is actually footage from, I believe, when Katie went to Bali. But you're going to see a lot of these heritage symbols. So the dragons, the archways like that, the detailing. A lot of that is very prominent in the Bali Legacy pieces. The Balinese artisans, they really carry their heritage into the Bali Legacy line. And that really makes it special, right? The fact that we can portray that. And then here are some of our Balinese artisans. And I have to say, you guys, these artisans are so amazing. They handcraft every single item. Okay, nothing is made on a big conveyor belt. Everything is handcrafted. You see them hand placing each of those stones into the silver, using hand tools to carve things. And it's just truly incredible. And so we love getting to be able to share this footage with you from behind the scenes of how these pieces are made. And I have to say, just having been to Bali, I know that the Balinese people are very dedicated. When they have a craft, they're super dedicated. They want to, whatever it is, they're going all in. They're going to put their best foot forward. And so I think it's really, really neat. And that, to me, makes the Bali Legacy collection all the more special. Ooh, JB1978 is in the house. Good morning, friend. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a blessed weekend so far and that your summer is just off to a great start. It's always good to see you in the chat here on the live stream. I so appreciate you saying hello this morning. Okay, so let's get back into this dragon necklace. Have a quick little coffee sip.
Now we do have 2 options once they comment shop.
Ooh, yes.
We have the dragon and the snake. Here's the snake.
So y'all, the dragon is going to be your Bourbador with the dragon as your clasp. There's that clasp. So as I was showing you, you take the clasp, you pull it up, pinch it, and it actually latches on. It bites onto your Bourbador, And then you can pull that and you can create a Y shape on the neckline. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Now, we also have the snake. Ellie's is going to put the snake up on the screen behind us. The snake is going to be your too long naga. So if you're familiar with Bali Legacy and you know the too long naga is your favorite chain, then you're going to want to get the snake. Or if you just like kind of that sleek serpent styling. So I'm going to clip this on. There you go. And I'm actually going to do it right about, actually I'm going to do a little lower based on my neckline. Right about there. Oh, that's perfect. See the adjustability on that? Like I have that kind of open neck. So I can make it where the dragon sits right below the neckline. Just kind of emphasizing that detail. There you go. Look at that. Y'all, I kind of fell in love with these when we had them on the show the other night. But then I'm in Nordstrom's and I'm looking under the jewelry counter. And quite honestly, I should have pulled it up. Or I should have asked, hey, what's the price? But they were under the counter, and so I didn't really want to do that. I was just kind of being a little bit shy. But I should have been like, hey, what's the price of that? Because y'all, I'm not kidding. Like, nearly identical styling. The chain might have been slightly different, or the dragon head might have been slightly different, but the actual style of the dragon latching onto the chain with that adjustability was identical. I'm going to try to pull it up because I do remember the brand. Let's see. Because, y'all, I kind of was like, I mean, I know it's also made in Bali, but is it really the same? It's the same. So, let's see.
Same, different. Oh. And we're looking at 5 in each, so 10 total.
Oh, man. Okay, so these really sold during the SmackDown because we only have 5 and 5. So, let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. Y'all, like, here's the thing though, is the same. I'm actually losing my mind. Y'all. Okay, so this is called the Naga Lariat. It's in sterling silver. I just need y'all to see this photo. Okay, here's what I'll tell y'all. Here's the difference. Okay, so here it is. This is the same, okay? Now here's the difference. There is a gemstone in the eye. Does anybody want to guess the price on this one?
I'm going to say $480.
And the eyes are blue sapphire, if that helps anybody. We'll give y'all a couple minutes. I'm going to walk you through all the details on this one. But y'all, it's exactly the same. Identical. Like, Elias, look. It's identical. The only thing is the blue sapphires.
I was trying to see the blue sapphire.
Here.
Let's see the zoom in shot.
Wait, I was just on a zoom in. How did I lose it? There's the blue sapphire in the eyes.
Oh yeah, I do see it. It is literally the same thing.
But it's the same.
Yeah.
It's literally the same, you guys.
Well, what's the price on that?
Price on this is $1,100.
Oh wow.
$1,100, you guys, and I'm not showing the brand, but there's the price. $1,100. Okay? Y'all, our price was starting at $174.99, which after looking at a necklace that is identical for $1,100, I'm like, yeah, sure, sign me up at $179.99. I'll take it. No. You're getting a 25% off discount, bringing you to $131. You have 5 budget payments. I can tell you, that high-end designer, you're not getting the option to utilize budget pay, okay? Brings you to a budget pay of $26. I am mind blown right now. Mind blown. I knew that these designers were making their jewelry in Bali. I did not realize that they were identical to ours. Or ours are identical to theirs, whatever you want to say. Wow. That is going to be shot 4. If you like designer jewelry, this is essentially designer jewelry. It looks identical. Wow, wow, wow. Anyone who sees this on your neckline, they're going to instantly think you're wearing that jewelry designer. Just like, that's crazy how identical that is. I love that, you guys. That's such a great opportunity for our viewers because honestly, who can spend $1,100 on a sterling silver necklace? Who can do that, right? Like, and there are people who can, and there are people who will. And I've spent money before, prior to Shop LC. I spent more than I should have on sterling silver because I didn't really know, right, that there were options out there like Shop LC that were giving you that same look for so much less. Wow. You're getting 26 grams of sterling silver on that necklace. It's a lot of gram weight. It's an intricate styling. And don't forget, you guys, if you're not into the dragon, we do have the serpent as well, the serpent snake. And if you comment shop 4, you'll get to look at both of those side by side and see which one is calling your name. I might put in, hey, we should do one with, gemstones for the eyes. That might be a way to elevate these even more so. Now, we're going to stick with our Bali Legacy collection in this next piece. And if the serpent or the dragon wasn't for you, you're like, oh, I don't know. I like more feminine, more whimsical. That's just a little edgy for me, right? Not quite my styling. Well, I think you are going to love what we have next. There's the serpent. I love his sweet little eyes. I think he's really sweet. He's more sleek and smooth, where your dragon is textured on the top of his head. You see that? It's kind of like this caging, this netting on his head, where the serpent or the snake is completely smooth and curved and polished. So completely different look between those two. I favor the snake, but again, it's one of those personal preference items, right? It would just depend on your jewelry style. Those are really great, you guys. I can't get over the deal that we're giving you.
Miss Terry with the comment. Price difference.
Yes, what a price difference, right? Going from something that was over $1,000, ours that looks identical, is under $150. Can y'all even believe it? I can't. Okay, now we're getting to, like I was saying, if you like something that is more whimsical, more feminine, like a little fairy princess, look at this gorgeous butterfly. Now, the butterfly is on some Tulong Naga styling. So you're going to have the toggle closure on the back that's fully textured. Then you have the single Tulong Naga chain connected to a loop. And then we get into double Tulong Naga chains, okay? So the butterfly is actually connected to 2 Tulong Naga chains. And what that's going to do, that's going to affect the way the butterfly sits on the neckline. So it's kind of like the butterfly is just perched. It's just flying and it's sitting right there on your neckline.
And when they comment shop 5, they will see other options available as well.
Ooh, okay, we got some other shape options. I think it's an elephant and dragonfly are going to be your additional shapes. But see what I mean, guys? So you've got your single strand of Tulong Naga. That goes right here to the front of the neckline. That's where you're going to have those little links, those little ovals, circles. And then from there, we swap into 2 Tulong Nagas that are attached to the wings of that butterfly. So it just creates this butterfly that's kind of perched right there, like I was saying. It's just daintily sitting right there on the neckline. Not to say this is a dainty piece though, right? Because this is definitely an eye-catching, bold piece. And when I say bold, I mean bold. Your gram weight on this, y'all, 39 grams of silver, okay? 39 grams. That is so much silver. Michelle wrote in and said 5 stars. Beautiful necklace. It's a large and in charge. Got many compliments, and I don't doubt it, you guys. It is large. It is prominent. I would absolutely think that you would be getting compliments wearing something like this. It's just absolutely gorgeous. All right, so your price point on this is actually matched up to the price point we just did on the dragon or serpent. So this really is one of those things where if that wasn't your style, here you go. We have a second option for you. It was at $174.99. We're bringing it to $131.25, and then bringing you the budget pay of $26.25. And of course, you do have that toggle, so it's at 20 inches. But you're gonna have a slight variable right there. I would say probably 19 or 20 inches with the toggle closure. It's not a huge variation, but gives you a little bit of adjustability. So see how I have it on the longer one, and it sits right below that opening in my neckline. Oh my goodness, y'all, I never knew this dress has a button. Oh wait, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm wearing my dress backwards. I just realized this. I have it on backwards, you guys. There's my tag. No wonder I didn't realize there was a button, because I've never worn it this way, because this isn't the way that...
It happens.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it looks just fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does.
I feel like I could wear it this way now if I wanted an open neckline, or if I want the high up neckline and wear it the other way.
Okay, I didn't notice this. I think it still looks cute.
Wow, I'm such a nerd. Thank you, Elias. Oh, wow. Okay. So this sits right there below that little split in my neckline that it doesn't actually exist that I just created. And my mom probably remembers I wore this Mother's Day weekend, and it was just the flat neckline across the back. I don't know how I forgot that that's how I wore it. And I put it on this morning, and I was like, okay. All right, y'all. So y'all know your price point there, $26 to get this home on budget pay. I think it's so pretty. It's such a standout piece. It's very bold, like we were saying. Let me measure that butterfly for you. At the widest of its wingspan, it's at 2 inches. And then top to bottom, it's at 1.5 inches. So 2 inches by 1.5 inches is going to be kind of the overall size on that butterfly. And that will be shop 5. Shop 5 on that one.
We're going to do bracelet next, the matching bracelet.
Yay! Okay, I was waiting for this. I was gonna say we have a matching bracelet, but I was like, well, let me see if we're gonna do it next, or if we're gonna slip back to it. So we have a corresponding bracelet, you guys, and it's very similar in styling. However, you're gonna have much more adjustability. So this is going to adjust from 6.5 to 8 inches. So this really is a one size fits all on your bracelet. You're getting 16.6 grams. And I want to point out the styling again, okay? So we're starting with the toggle closure. So here are your little toggle options. You've got those 3 options, 6.5 to 8. And then here is your insert for your toggle. Now, the way this was split, right? You had the separated Tulung Nagas, the 2 strands of Tulung Naga. We've done the same thing with the bracelet, okay? You have 2 rows of those fluid Tulung Naga chains connecting your toggle closure to the wings of that butterfly. So again, a very prominent piece, very noticeable. Obviously, it's smaller in size than the butterfly on the neckline, but that makes sense, right? Because it's on the wrist, so you want it to be a bit more dainty and a bit more petite. Going to measure that butterfly for you. So at the widest point on the wingspan, we are at 1.1 inches. And from top to bottom, we are at 3/4 of an inch, okay? So more petite, but when I put it on, you'll notice it's more petite, but it's not petite. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna go unnoticed. More petite than the necklace, but look at that. Wow, I love this set together. You know, these are pieces that you don't have to wear them together, but sometimes I feel like sets are too much. I think because these aren't gemstone sets, right? If this was covered in gems and this was covered in gems, I might be like, it's a little bit much. You could wear those separately. But since it's just your sterling silver, I feel like they go really nicely together. And I love that combination. You know, maybe you're going out to dinner, you're going to church, and you're going to wear both. Maybe then you're going to the coffee and you're just going to wear the bracelet. Or you're going to work and you're just going to wear the necklace. So I love that you can match them together. Now, you absolutely don't have to. Maybe you're like, man, I love the necklace. I'm just not really a bracelet person. That's fine. No big deal. They are sold separately, and the pricing on the bracelet is amazing, you guys. We're starting at $90. We're going to bring you down to $67.50, and then pull that budget pay in and get you to $22.50. Here's all the detailing on that bracelet. I'm just going to let y'all take a peek. I'm going to catch my breath because I feel like I've been talking very fast this morning. When I get hyped up, I start talking fast.
Now, we do have limited quantities. We have 20 in total. We have 6 in the butterfly.
Oh, no.
7 in the dragonfly, and 7 in the elephant.
Oh, wow. So we are single digits on every single style, you guys. 6 in the butterfly. This one's clearly sold the best. 7 in the elephant, 7 in the dragonfly. All right, if y'all are interested in this bracelet, y'all need to comment shop 6 ASAP. Do it quick, you guys, because we're going to sell out. We are in single digits on every single one. Every single one. 6 in the butterfly. I love the butterfly, you guys. There's so much beautiful symbolism in a butterfly. And, you know, for me in particular, I just think of like being in transformative periods. And I feel like, sorry guys, here I am coming with my chair. You think I'm 70 years old. I don't know why. I overdo it, you know. I get really excited and then I talk and I'm like... for me, the butterfly, I think about transformative periods in my life, and a butterfly is a great representation of that, right? We think of a butterfly, they go in their cocoon, they go from a caterpillar, they go in their cocoon, they come out a butterfly. It's a reminder that we all kind of have these fresh opportunities to change throughout our lives. And I think it's important to realize, like, it's never too late, it's never too early to be the person you want to be, right? I was looking at the Instagram page of Sarah Blakely. She's the one that created Spanx, and she didn't launch Spanx until she was like in her, I think when she was like 40, and she was doing everything. Like, she was mailing them out. She was going out making videos on the street asking women, "Oh, do you want to try on the perfect black pants?" I mean, she was doing all this stuff, and then Spanx took off when she was in her 40s, I think right at 40. And so it's just, I was looking at a lot of her different reels because she has a really motivational Instagram page, because she's just encouraging women, like, start today, right? I mean, it is not too late. Start today. Do what you want to do. And I just thought, wow, what an amazing, amazing thing. And I was looking at, you know, she had a lot of really great little just messages. If you ever need a little inspiration, go to her Instagram page, Sarah Blakely, and just look at some of her reels and stuff, because they're really inspirational, motivational, that it's not too late. Like, you can literally start today, and it's as easy as that. So the bracelet was shop 6. Now we're getting into another Geomesh collection ring. And you guys, this line really has me hyped up because it's just so reminiscent of the Mirage collection, which now that I go back in my brain, the Mirage collection was in gold. And we probably still have the Mirage collection, but it's in gold. So y'all know what that means. It's expensive, okay? It's in gold. It's expensive. Well, I love that we've created the Geomesh collection. It's allowing you to get that high-end look of our Mirage collection at a more manageable price, right? It's more manageable, more easy to do, more feasible. So, alrighty. I'm going to show y'all both together too. I'll show you the first one first, or I'll show you this one first, and then I'll bring you the first one we did, because maybe you're like, oh, I loved that first one, but do I like this one more? Now, they're both really comfortable. Remember I showed y'all how the inside is also that mesh, and how the mesh goes 360 degrees around the finger. Now, there is something that makes this one a game changer. Remember how the first option in the Geomesh collection, we were sold out on bookend sizes. So we were 6 through 10. This one we are starting at size 5, okay? So we have 5 through 10. 11 is sold out. However, you can ring the bell, put in your email, and we will let you know if we get one back. Again, it's all going to be done. The base of that ring, as you see, that is rhodium over sterling. And then it's like you have these waves. Waves are kind of a good way to describe those. These waves of your 14 karat yellow gold moving around that band. So it's like wave after wave, just kind of layered upon one another, moving around your band ring. Y'all, these are gorgeous. On this one, you're getting 3.15 grams of your sterling silver. Now, I'm going to come give you an up-close peek of this one, and then we'll compare the differences. So here is your shop 7. And those waves in your yellow gold, they move all the way around the finger. I want y'all to see, you've got a little bit of thickness on that. Still very easy to wear. So that's this one. Now, this was your first one.
That was shop 3, the other option.
Okay, so shop 3 is the first one here. This one's a little more like rounded. You're kind of featuring the honeycomb a bit more, and then you have the dotting of the gold, where this one, the gold is really the star of the show, kind of moving across your geometric pattern. So both of those are gorgeous. If you need the size 5, I would do shop 7. Personally, I think I'm kind of leaning towards shop 3 though. If I were getting it for myself, I'd probably go shop 3. But again, you guys, the thing about jewelry is it's personal preference, right? Like, we all have things that call our name, and what calls my name isn't necessarily going to call your name, right? It is that personal preference, personal style. Jewelry is just this sweet spot. For anyone, for gentlemen as well, but especially for ladies, jewelry is this sweet spot where we really get to be who we are. Maybe it's even just who we want to be, right? Like, maybe you get really glam with your jewelry. You know, maybe you get really fun and funky with your jewelry. And it's like this way for you to express yourself. It's this way for you to put out there like who you want to be, what you want to accomplish. And I love it. I love that, you guys. I love that about jewelry. And I love that Shania Twain, the best part of being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun, right? Have fun with your jewelry. Wear things that are big, that are bold, that are flashy. Like, that's what you get to do. This past week when I was in Dallas, and even like last night I said I layered a bunch of necklaces, and I had a bunch of bracelets on too, but in Dallas I had, I think, 4 bracelets on one arm, 3 bracelets on the other, a ring, a couple of necklaces. Like, I was just layering all my jewelry because why not, right? Why would you not? Okay, so that ring is shop 7. The other Geo collection is shop 3. I'm going to show all those together one more time.
I actually like shop 7.
You like shop 7?
Yes. Going
See?
back to how you said each person has their own preference.
Exactly. Like, nobody's going to have the exact same eye for jewelry. And so I love that. Elias likes shop 7. I was leaning to shop 3. And it really does go to show. Like Elias was just saying, like, everyone's going to have their personal preference of what calls them, what they love. Okay, now we are getting into some of those pieces, and I was kind of telling y'all, I did that little, when I was out doing our little, I'm going to call it research. I was doing research for us. When I was out doing the research, I told y'all about the Vermeil chains I saw. Not chains. It was a necklace, but it was $300, and I was very disappointed because I really liked the necklace, but I was like, now that I work at Shop LC, I could never spend $300 on a, you know, gold over silver. That just seems so pricey to me. Now, this I love. This is going to be, we're calling it the brocaded blade chain necklace. Now, this is your 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. It's going to sit at 20 inches on the neckline, and you're getting 8.85 grams of gold, or of silver. Now, y'all, this truly is one of those moments where if you've been watching the gold shows, you know, I know me and Steve, we do a gold show on our overnights oftentimes. If you've been watching gold shows and you're like, oh my goodness, I want gold, I want that look. I want that look like I'm decked out in gold and I'm layering my chains. But man, it's just so pricey. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. I feel stressed. I don't know. That's okay. No stress. However, guess what? This is your way to get that look, okay? This is your way to get the look for less. And not just less than gold, but to get the look for less than what you would pay for anywhere else. Okay, this is not the going rate for gold over silver. And I found that out like a slap in the face when I liked that necklace. And I was like, oh, hold up, never mind. I'm not going to spend that much on silver with gold over it. This price, however, 100% absolutely would do it. This truly, the way this feels on the neckline, and I love this style of chain, the brocaded blade, because it sits directly on your neckline. It's flat. So if I were to have this flat to the skin, or if I were to have this not over my dress, it sits completely flat to the skin. And I always tell y'all, you know, when we're talking about gold, I love flat styled chains because you feel all of that gram weight on your neckline, right? Like you feel how hefty it is. You also feel how smooth it is. And so I love that about flat styled chains, necklaces, whatever you would want to call it. And I'm going to come show you this up close and personal. I just adore these. I love, Ellie's put a couple of samples out there for us, so we could even consider like the idea of layering these up if you wanted to, right? Like we were talking about, layering is all the rage right now. Look at that. This is just like such a staple. Such a staple. More is more, you guys, I'm telling you. It's the way I live.
I throw that with my black shirt on.
Right? This with a black shirt, you guys, oh my gosh, you are like suddenly Cleopatra over here with these necklaces on. And guess what your price is? We were starting at $89.99. We're utilizing our coupon code, bringing you to $67.49. And then guess what? We bring it to $22 on your budget pay. These are awesome, y'all. I adore them. Whether you want to do one, whether you want to do a couple and layer them, I just can't get over the price. And I'm going to show y'all real quick. It's not the same But I just wanted to show y'all what I liked. And it was in vermeil. It was literally gold over silver. I still really like it.
I actually gave this to my little niece who just graduated high school.
Oh, that'd be perfect. So this is gold over silver, okay? I really liked this necklace. It says Dallas. So that's personal to me. That's my home. And I love this necklace. I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to wear a Dallas necklace. And I was like, is it gold? Let me check, right? Guess the price of this necklace, you guys. It is gold over silver. So remember, this is $67. Now, I'm not saying these are the same because that obviously has inscription on it. But just, they're both gold over silver. Any guesses on the price on that necklace at a kind of like designer-esque store in the mall? Not like high-end designer, but designer enough, I would say.
$2,500.
Okay, not that crazy. But it was $300, y'all. $300. And I really love that necklace, but I was like, I couldn't spend $300 for gold over silver.
It's Dallas or just the letter D?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Which is really cute. And I mean, you can't find that everywhere because, like, where are you going to find a necklace that says Dallas? But still, $300 for gold over? I don't think so. No.
I want to get one that says Los Angeles or Los Angeles.
Oh, that would, I think that would be cool. That's why I wanted the Dallas. Like, it's nice to have rep your home, you know? Okay, so $22.50. That's your price on these, you guys. These are gold over silver. You're not spending $300. You're not even spending $150. And honestly, y'all, had that necklace, that gold over silver, been $150, I would have been like, yes, I would get it. Now, I wouldn't just go buy it, but I would be like saving it as a birthday idea or something. But the fact that it's $300, I just like instantly wrote it off. Like, nope, not gonna do that. Ooh, Miss Billy is in the house. Billy, how are you? Billy with the shop 8, right, Billy? You're with me, girl. This looks like gold. This is a way to get the gold look for less. And I love what Elliot said, getting this for his, you said for your niece, right?
Yes.
For his niece who just graduated. This is like, you know, for the younger generation who likely can't afford gold on their own. And you're not maybe going to be able to purchase in something that's like super expensive. And you also just might not want to, right? Because we've all been that younger age where jewelry isn't necessarily always taken care of. And these are great ways to give them a really nice, classic, timeless look for a fraction of the price. Which, speaking of a timeless look for the fraction of the price, whoa, what is happening here? So this was shop 8. We're moving on to shop 9. And y'all, the price on this bracelet is complete madness. So we have a fancy chain bracelet. Now I'll say it's a little bit more lightweight, okay? But that is your 14 karat yellow gold over silver. This is when I really think that necklace was ridiculous, because this, you guys, is $29.99 with a coupon code applied to that. You're looking at 2.75 grams of silver. You've got a lobster claw closure. This is going to be adjustable from 6.5 to 8 inches. So this is going to be your one size fits all. If you're gifting a bracelet, this is perfect. You don't have to worry about their wrist size. Oh, I love this. This, honestly, y'all, it's 14 karat over. This looks like 24 karat gold or 22 karat gold. It is rich. It is buttery. It is glowing.
I actually thought the same thing.
Right? Oh my goodness, Elias. This is like, I can't believe this is 14 karat gold. I don't even understand it. I'm looking at it like, what? How? It's so bright. It's so vibrant. Oh, we've got to read this review. Mary wrote, it's like there are diamonds in it. Sparkles like crazy. Yeah, Mary. Girlfriend, yes. 100%. I mean, the richness, the sparkle, the way the light reflects off of this, I'm really having a hard time believing that this is done in 14 karat yellow gold, because I would look at this and instantly go, oh my goodness, is that 22 karat over? Like, that is the look that you have. Now, we have an option for classic sterling silver, which I love that as well. You know, I think about so many of my girlfriends here in Texas, and I don't know if this is like all over, but it's a huge thing to wear your sterling silver, your charm bracelets, your sterling silver rings and pendants. And there are specialty sterling silver retailers, one in particular that is Texas based actually, and I love their jewelry. My mom got me a necklace from their brand last year for my birthday, and I love it so much. And I would never say don't get their jewelry. However, I would say incorporate our silver pieces with their jewelry, right? If you want to add more to your collection, but you can't afford it, add some more pieces in, and then the pieces that you really love, right? The specialty pieces that say like a city or, you know, a particular word, get those pieces. But just the basic silver, that's where you could save a little bit of money coming over to Shop LC. And I think of like all my girls at church who wear their sterling silver, and I love seeing it. I love seeing their collections. I love seeing the charms on their charm bracelets. And those are things that you're not necessarily going to find here at Shop LC, right? You're not going to find all those unique and detailed charms, but maybe you could find a silver bracelet that you can wear next to your charm bracelet, right? Those are the things that you're going to find that you incorporate into your collection. I'm going to come give you another up close peek. Remember, 5-star rating. Doesn't that look like 24 karat gold?
It does.
Crazy. So y'all, our start price on that was $30. We're bringing it down to $22.50 and then $7.50 on your budget pay. That will be Shop 9. Okay, Shop 9. Y'all, if you saw me, would you think I'm decked out in gold? If I saw you in this, the bracelet and the necklace, I'd be like, dang, she's got a gold collection over there. I mean, you really look like you're decked out in gold, but you're at silver pricing.
I'm kind of curious if the bracelet will fit as an anklet.
You know, it goes to 8, so it could. I feel like maybe 9. Let's see. It would be a great style for an anklet.
Do you have another sample?
It's almost there, but not quite. I think it would need to be a 9. I know you ladies do love your anklets. I wish it would go. This is so cute. Y'all, look how tiny it gets. So this is great for the little ladies in your life too, because look how small that is. And then that can grow with them. It's something they can have forever. So this will be Shop 9. Okay, Shop 9 for our gold bracelet. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
We're going to actually bring our other bar.
Oh, okay, now we're getting into the bar. So if y'all remember in the beginning of the show, we did the plate.
Shop 2.
Okay, so y'all remember we did I say plate? I meant sheet. We did the gold sheet. I keep wanting to call it a gold plate. I guess I could call it, not silver. Oh, y'all, hold on. Let me tie my shoe and get my train of thought back, because now I'm saying silver. Now I'm saying gold. I'm saying sheet. I'm saying plate. I'm saying all different kinds of things. We had our silver sheet at the beginning of the show. And I showed y'all the side by side, but I'm going to kind of just explain what we have going on here. So that was our gold sheet. Oh my gosh, our silver sheet. Deep breath. Sometimes I lose it, you guys. Our silver sheet. This was 1 gram of silver, okay? Oh my goodness. Look who it is. Isaac is in the house. Isaac, I've missed you. I haven't been on here in forever. I was just realizing it's been over a week since I've been on the live. Been missing Elias. Been missing DJ. Been missing you guys. Oh my goodness. Hey, Elias, Isaac, and Elias. Like I said, I had my moment where I'm losing my mind all of a sudden. So, the sheet we had earlier, I think that was Shop 2.
Correct.
That was 1 gram of fine silver. The bar is 50 grams of fine silver. Okay, so we are majorly upping the game. This is a strong, sturdy bar. Look at that. Okay, it's not gonna bend, this is a bar. 50 grams. Now, we had our sheets. And I want to really emphasize this because we don't get the chance on TV to show you the difference between the two. And I just don't want anyone getting the sheets thinking they're getting the bar. This is the sheet. Okay, it's fluid. It is very thin. That's 1 gram. This is 50 grams, okay? I just want to make that known because I know on the TV side we don't have the opportunity to have them both side by side, and so I want y'all all to know exactly what you're getting, okay? Now, we've got to take a peek at these reviews because y'all, we had 14 reviews and we maintained over a 4.5 star rating, which is incredible. So Robert G wrote, very nice piece. Thank you, Shop LC. Sherry K wrote, these 50-gram silver bars are not only very collectible, but the perfect gift for someone that's hard to buy for. This was the third one I purchased for my husband, and he is thrilled. Highly recommend. I'm with Sherry. This is a really great gift for that person in your life who already has it all, right? That person that you're like, oh my gosh, what am I possibly going to get them? They literally have everything. Tony wrote, cool. If I keep it out of plastic, will green rub off? You know what? That I don't know. Like, will it tarnish? I don't know. That I don't know. You could possibly ask customer service that one. I guess you're not even asking me. Geraldine wrote, it's larger than I thought it would be. It will make a nice gift for one of my children. Yeah, these are incredible gifting pieces. And so are the sheets. The sheets are extremely budget friendly if you want to give someone fine silver. But this is a gram weight, 50 grams, that if you are trying to get the gold for those, you know, investment kind of mindset, I think this might be the route you want to take. Obviously, it's going to cost more. We are starting at $335. We are going down to $251. $251 is going to be your price point on this with a budget pay of $50. But this is that collectible level of gram weight where it really could be something that down the road maybe you need to sell it, right? And you're like, okay, I've got 50 grams of silver. The price has gone up. You can make something 1 gram. It's more of a collectible item for you, right, that you can enjoy. Now, we are almost to 11:11, and I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but whenever I'm hosting a live, we take a minute at 11:11. For me, I say a prayer. You can make a wish. You can just take a really nice deep breath. Whatever you need to do to recoup and recalibrate as we enter into the next part of our afternoon. Okay, you guys, I'll give y'all 15 more seconds to finish up your prayer or your wish, whatever it is. I think we all can all get really busy in our day, and we forget to just take a minute to breathe. And so I always like to take that minute to remind myself. 11:11 has always been a number. You know, they say, oh, 11:11, make a wish. Well, my mom taught me growing up that at 11:11, no, not that 11:11, but my mom taught me growing up that a wish is just a prayer to God. And so my whole life, when I blew up my birthday candles, anything like that, anytime someone said, oh, make a wish, a shooting star, to me, I always said a little prayer. And so 11:11 just for me became a number which if I would see it on my car, if I would see it on my phone, it would just be a little reminder, oh, like say a quick prayer, right? Because you don't have to get crazy in your, like you don't have to be elaborate in your prayer. We should all dedicate time to prayer, reading our Bible, but sometimes in the hustle and bustle, we forget to do those things, and it's always nice to have a little reminder like, ooh, 11:11, hey God, you know, this is what's on my heart today. So I always like to do that with you guys, and I hope y'all took advantage of that minute to just kind of reset. It's the weekend. Maybe you're with family, maybe you have to work like Elias and I, whatever it is, reset, recalibrate, set yourself up for success this weekend, right? Oh, Pamela, I'm so glad that you got to be here for our 11:11 moment. Thank you for hanging out with us through our Facebook. We so appreciate that. And that's just one of our special moments we do here on the live stream. So everyone's always reminding us in the chat. People will start commenting, 11:11, it's 11:11. Don't forget.
We are at the top of the hour, so if you want to do your re-intro.
Yes, y'all. Speaking of recalibrating, good morning. Welcome to Shop LC. Welcome to the live stream. My name is Lauren. I am one of your hosts here at Shop LC, and I get to hang out with y'all in the live stream. It's a base. It's so much fun. Completely different from the TV side. So y'all, I could never make a wish at 11:11 and give y'all a full minute on the TV side. But this is our space. We do it at our pace. It's a totally customizable show. If y'all are looking for bracelets, let us know in the comments. We'll show you more bracelets. If you're looking for necklaces, let us know. We'll show you more necklaces. If you're like, ooh, I love that, but I also loved the first item. Can you show me side by sides? You got it. Like, we are totally customizable. We also love to chit chat. So please utilize the comment feature. I love to talk, okay? I love to have fun. I love to chit chat. You got to realize we don't have a co-host. You are the co-host of this show. So when y'all talk back and forth with us, that's our chit chat, that's our banter, that's our fun. So we love to chit chat with you guys. All right, we have budget pay, just like we do on the TV side, portion out payments. Oh yes, thank you, Elias. We have a coupon code. It is exclusive to the live stream, okay? Completely exclusive, 25% off with the code LIVE, LIVE25, on all of our live stream products. And yeah, those will be good. The coupon code is good on our live stream products for 48 hours. And then it vanishes on these, and it's applicable to the next products. If you like any of the silver, you got to get in the next 48 hours. For the coupon code, you know, there could be another silver SmackDown. If you don't have the money, don't do it. But if you want to get them with the coupon code and you're able to, I would hop in. What did Isaac say? I'm stuck at work today. Oh, Isaac, I hope it's a good work day, though. Maybe you'll make some good tip money. Maybe it'll be a good day. I sure hope so. Yes, Isaac, so I was supposed to be on Tuesday. I filled in. Katie was sick, and so I filled in on air for her on Tuesday. Hey, don't say you only made $5 today, Isaac. The day is only beginning, okay?
I didn't say that.
I mean, it's 11:15 a.m. Come on. You've got plenty of time. Get that Debbie Downer negative energy out of here, okay? You're going to make much more than that. I have faith. Okay, now, this comes down to $251. Like I was saying, great collectible gift, great for a bookshelf, great for an office space, right? I was talking about even the little sheet, putting it on like a tiny easel. You know, I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. I know my mom, I had gotten her this like Last Supper image, little painting thing, and she was talking about needing a little.
My mom's got one of those.
So pretty. Like these, y'all. These little mini easels. Like, get some of those little mini easels like that. You could even paint them. I'm sure you could find some metal ones too. And then you can just place your plate on that and put it on a bookshelf, put it in an office. I think this would be really, like, this is a power piece in an office, right? Someone walks in your office for a meeting and they're like, oh, what's that over there?
I could put a magnet behind it and put it on my fridge.
Oh, that's a cool idea, Elias.
That.
That is cool. I wonder with the fine silver, maybe like seal that casing before you do that, maybe? I don't know. I wonder about the fine silver. Okay, do you want to peek at those reviews, or did we already do them? I can't remember.
We did a couple, but we could finish these off.
Okay. Constance wrote 5 stars. Very impressive. Oh yeah, great for the person who has everything. Wait, no, that's another review saying great for the person who has everything. Jacqueline wrote beautifully made. Hope I make some money when silver goes up. Yeah, girl. Jacqueline's like, I'm investing in fine metal, and a lot of people are.
I was gonna say, I've actually been hearing since they're taking the penny out of circulation that now copper or the pennies have higher value now.
That's interesting. I've got quite a few pennies. I guess I better collect those, keep those in my collection. All right, y'all, that silver bar.
Shop time.
Gotta say the right words because I'm like silver bar, silver plate. We got them both. Whichever one you're looking for, different price points there. The silver plate was shop 10.
Shop 11.
Now we're getting back into jewelry, which we all love, right? I mean, that's, for the most part, I feel like that's how people find Shop LC. We've got jewelry lovers and jewelry fans. Now, today we're doing jewelry this morning with our silver. And then this afternoon, we are doing a full 2 hours of one of my favorite things in the world. Handbags, y'all. I'm the handbag queen. I'm so excited. We've got a full 2 hours of handbags. It's going to be so much fun.
Don't tell Dion that.
She is the handbag queen, right? We can be handbag queens together. Okay, now, remember when I was talking about going to the mall and looking at that jewelry designer who has his jewelry from Bali? I have a feeling there's probably a very comparable piece. So I'm going to take a peek on the website in a moment, but I want to walk y'all through this first. So Bali Legacy, we're hopping back to Bali, okay? Everybody get on your little, close your eyes, imagine we are being transported. We're on a really long flight. It's like 20 hours. We get off, it's humid, but it's beautiful. It's lush and green and the water's stunning. We are officially in Bali, okay? So we are in Bali. This is part of our Bali Legacy collection. We had some pieces earlier. This is going to be your oval elongated Borobudur bracelet. Now, I believe that's Miss Marva there behind me. Yes, there's Marva actually in Bali. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and let y'all take a peek at that. And y'all, this is just really showcasing the Balinese culture. And the funny thing is these springs actually, I went to Bali in 2019, and I actually wanted to go to these springs, and it was my last day, and I kind of ran out of time, and I was like, I just want to hang out. I just want to like kind of have a free day. So I didn't end up going. But it's so neat because Marva went, and you can kind of like cleanse, and it's a really neat process, part of the Balinese culture.
We actually have Marianne and Richard, the Sajin collection. They actually were doing the live stream last week.
Remote?
Here.
Oh, wow. They were here?
Yes. And they actually talked about their trip to Bali and getting married in Bali and having Marva in Bali as well.
Marva was part of their getting married?
Marva was there while they were there.
Oh,
while they
wow.
were living there, yes.
Oh, okay. That's
so
really
during
neat.
This trip, Marva got to hang out with Richard and Marianne.
Oh, that's really neat. Wow, Alex, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, y'all, it is a beautiful, beautiful country. All the intricacies. And so when we're seeing all the intricacies in the architecture, that brings us back to the jewelry, right? Because you're going to see really intricate details in your Balinese jewelry. And so here she actually is. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, this is so cool. Here she is actually at our Bali Legacy manufacturing facility. Love it, y'all. Okay, so here's your bracelet. And do you see what I mean? How these are kind of reminiscent of that very detailed architecture in these bracelets, or in all of the jewelry in particular. Oops.
Here's your comment, sorry.
I was like trying to catch up.
Okay, I think
Isaac was saying his $5 only.
Yes, there you go.
I got a $100 bill from Trump on it, but it's fake. Okay.
Trump coin.
My review, they told me to make less tips and clean more. Okay, Isaac, happy medium. Clean, but also make your tips. I'll try to time my lunch for 2. Yes, come back at 2. Lauren finally entered a sweepstakes. I did. I've entered a few of the ones you sent me.
Nice. Any luck?
No. Well, I've won a couple a while ago, but Isaac's been sending me some every day, and I've been entering them, Isaac. I tag you right back in them. You tag me, and then I tag you.
Nice.
So, we are in our Bali Legacy bracelet. This is your Borobudur. If you're familiar with Bali Legacy, there are 3 traditional chain styles in the Bali collection. We have the Tulung Naga. That's going to be the smoothest of the chain options. We have the Padian, which is kind of right in the middle. And then we have the Borobudur. The Borobudur is going to have kind of the most prominent and distinguishable texture when it comes to the links. The links are going to be the most distinguishable. Thank you, Isaac. I hope you have a great day too. We're going to be missing you here on the live stream. I hope you can come back at 2. If not, no stress. Don't worry about it. But just have a great day at work. I'll be hoping you make make some really great tips. Okay, so y'all, I just love this.
3
Now,
sizes, same price.
Okay. So another thing, we have size 6.5, 7 1/4, and 8, and guess what? They're all the same price. That's one thing I love about ShopLC. If you shop with us, you know, bracelets, we don't up the price for a longer length. A lot of places will. We don't do that here at ShopLC. We want you to get what fits you best, and we're going to penalize you by charging you more for, a slightly larger size. So price point on this is amazing, $109.99. After the coupon code, we're bringing you under $100. We are bringing you to $82.50 with a budget pay of $27.49. Y'all, Under 100 for this. Now I'm going to pull up that designer and I'm going to try to find something very similar. There's your insert tab closure. You do have a little safety. Let's see. Oh man, I absolutely accidentally left that website. Oh, let's read those reviews too. Joel said, 5 stars, bracelet is a work of art. See, this is what I was trying to say when I was showing y'all that video and I was like, look at the architecture and then look at the intricacies of this bracelet. It is like a work of art, you guys. It is like you see all the detailing, the meticulous detail in their architecture, and then that carries into the design on the jewelry, like the scrolls, kind of the smooth edges. Like things aren't rigid in Bali, right? They have a lot of like curves and scrolling. That carries into the jewelry. I love that he said that. Renee wrote, what a beautiful bracelet. The latch is very strong. No chance of falling off. Yes, I will say the latch is extremely strong. It is a very sturdy sterling silver. It's an insert tab. It has that safety. It's not going anywhere, okay? Nancy wrote, beautiful, absolutely love this bracelet. It is well made and delicate Byzantine design with Balinese touches. Simply gorgeous. Yeah, y'all, the Bourbador. Hunter was actually talking about this on Wednesday on our 1 o'clock hour when we kicked off the SmackDown with you guys, the Silver SmackDown. He was talking about how the Bourbador is actually a version of the Byzantine, which the Byzantine is one of the oldest, most well-known chains in the world. So that's pretty incredible. Vicky wrote, I love this bracelet, such a beautiful bracelet and style. I love it, goes great with other accessories I have. I was surprised and happy about the weight of this. It is perfect. Oh, thank you. Because guess what? I forgot to tell y'all the weight of this. 17.42 grams of sterling silver. Y'all, it is heavy. Okay, that was for the 8. It'll go down a little bit there. You're going from about 16 to 17, I believe, or maybe, yeah, about 16 to 17 going, oh, okay, 16 to 17 or so. 15, okay, 15 to 17 based on the 6.5, 7 1/4, or the 8. Now let's see if we can find a comparable. I have a feeling we can.
Get your history on the search bar. Pull up that site you had earlier.
I was like, why am I not remembering? I bet you if they had that necklace, they've got to have something like this bracelet.
I like how you actually mentioned earlier how out here in Austin, a lot of people wear silver. I have been seeing that trend too.
They do, right? I don't know what it is, but people do love their silver. Okay, we're going to find one that's just a classic. There's a lot of bracelets on this website, y'all.
We are looking at limited quantities. In this auction, we have 12 exactly.
Oh my gosh. And that's between all 3 sizes, Elias?
So 3 in the 6, 7 in the 7, and then 2 in the 8.
Okay, y'all, I found one pretty similar. I'm going to double check and see if there's not anything closer in styling. Yeah, that's probably the one. Wow. Okay, well, wait till y'all see. Oh, okay. So similar, you guys. Is that the best option? These comparables, if y'all like thought we were just hyping these things up, saying, oh yeah, there are designers out there who make their jewelry in Bali. We were not just hyping things up. That is the absolute truth. Because these designs are so similar to ours. And I will say this one's... Okay. So this is called their icon bracelet. And there's a few different lengths on this. Oh wow, and you guys, guess what? Okay. So here's this. Covering the name so y'all don't know. Guess the price. $7.75. Sorry, I didn't even let y'all guess. I got too overly excited because I was like, we are blowing the competition out of the water. $7.75 for a very similar bracelet in sterling silver. I don't even know what the gram weight on that was. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't, I don't think it says the gram weight. That would be crazy, right? You don't even get your silver gram weight? Yeah, y'all, it doesn't have the gram weight. Okay, well, I think they're pretty comparable. I've seen those in person. $7.75 or $82.50, under $100 for a sterling silver bracelet that you can wear day in and day out. Elias was right there with me. He's like, people in Texas wear a lot of silver. They really do. There's something I think too that's just very casual about wearing your silver. And you were thinking that too?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, gold sometimes you feel like you have to be dressed up, but with silver, you can just kind of wear it with anything. Like when you're dressed down, you can put on your silver, and it's just really easy to style. So I love sterling silver. Like I said, I've seen bracelets like this out there for so much more, y'all. You're paying $82.50. And you have the option of budget pay. That's $27.50 on your Shop LC budget pay. Love this bracelet. Designer inspired. Shop 11. Okay, Shop 11 for this one. Now we are getting into, y'all, this is like this chain. So I remember when we first started doing these big pieces. We had some bracelets, we had some necklaces, these chunky silver pieces. And I think I was with Sean when we first were airing these big pieces. And oh my goodness, y'all, it's like
A chunky baby.
it is like the magnitude on the size of these. Now I will say the links are hollow. The links are almost like, if y'all know on gold, the electroform process. So it's almost like that. Each of these links is going to be hollow. So it's not going to be like so heavy, like weighing down on the neckline, but it's going to be so prominent, so noticeable, so fun. And guess what? It is on clearance. Clearance, y'all. $319.99 was the price. We are in clearance with this silver. One great thing to note, however, is just because it's on clearance, you're still going to have a 30-day return. So you know traditionally here at Shop LC, if we are in clearance mode on TV, no returns. We're like, nope, nope, not happening. Not today, okay? We have returns on clearance items here in the live stream. So we're not in actual clearance, but we always have returns on the live stream. 30-day joy guarantee. Look at this on my neckline. Can y'all even believe that? It's so big. It's so prominent. This is like the statement piece that all of us women need in our collection. And y'all, we were going from $319.99, that's what you see, down to $255.99, down to $191, under $200, 56 grams of sterling silver. And guess what your budget pay is? Under $50, $38.40.
24 available.
Only 24?
Yes.
Okay, I believe it. I believe it because who would not want this look? Like, even if you're someone who's like, I don't know, I don't like big, bold. This is silver. It's so classic. It's so clean. It's so crisp.
I feel like I can see this on your daughter.
This totally would.
Yeah, that'll make her look tough.
Yes, it would make her look tough. Baby dog this morning, y'all, she had like little sleepies in her eyes. You know how dogs get their little sleepies? And she does not like having like anything in her eyes. And so I was cleaning her eyes with a little wet paper towel. And she's just so funny because she's this big dog that everyone thinks is so scary. But when I'm cleaning her eyes, it's like she's an actual baby. Like she's literally there. She's like looking up at me like, Mom, clean my eyes. It was the cutest thing. I was like looking at her little face like, oh my goodness, you look like this ferocious dog and you were just such a baby, like staring up at me like, yes, Mom, please. And it was taking me forever and she doesn't care. Like she'll just stand there like letting me do it because she does not like the little sleepies in her eyes. I kept cleaning them and she's just like, okay, thank you, Mom. And then she ate her breakfast and I have to run in between our shows and get more dog food because she finished off her dog food for breakfast. So I'll run over to get some more dog food. Which any pet owners out there have been using this Jinx dog food. Chris Evans is part of it, and it's like a cleaner dog food. I know a lot of the store-bought dog food, no matter which route you go, is not the greatest for your pets, but it can get really expensive. So the Jinx has been something I found that my dog likes, and it's more on the healthier side without being too expensive. So if you're looking for something like that, I'd love to just cook for her. And I did try that for a while. I was just cooking her like lean ground beef and some vegetables. And she loved it, but it's kind of hard and time consuming to cook for your dog all the time. I might get back into it. Okay, y'all, $38.39. I just need y'all to see this up close and personal on the neckline. Look at that. This is one of those pieces where like you don't need anything else. You don't have to worry about putting any other jewelry on. Now, I feel like I probably would, right? Like I would be like, okay, I'm styling. I need some bracelets. I need some earrings. Maybe not earrings because it's so big and it's up close to the face. But be like, where are the bangles? Where are the bracelets? Let's go. Let's see. Y'all look, this is how you can mix and match, right? Your silvers and golds. I've got the silver on the neckline. I'm going to put a gold over silver bracelet. Mixing and matching. Oh, and then you can put on one of your Geo design rings. Oh yeah, you're ready to rock and roll. Now, I think this was inspired by the Blue Box store, and I'm going to take a peek and see, because I think it was Sean that was saying that. Silver. Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought it had been, and it might be, and I might just not be looking in the right place, but I thought Sean, oh, it was, you guys. It was inspired. Look. Okay, y'all see what I have on. Okay, now I need y'all to guess the price because this is crazy. Okay, so y'all see what I have. This is the Blue Box store version. Y'all seeing that? Now. Okay, you can see on the neckline, look how similar. Are y'all guess the price on that one? I'm going to try to find the gram weight. Oh, now that was a 15 inch. If I go to the 18 inch, which ours is 20, if I go to the 18 inch.
Oh, you got 56 grams.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that and look at this. So comparable. Ours is 56 grams. What is the gram weight on this? If they don't have it, I'm going to be like, this is wild that all of these high-end brands don't feature the gram weight. Few details. Oh, no, that's not. They don't, you guys.
They know we'll shut them out.
I don't think they do. Oh, wait, read more. They don't have the gram weight. Pretty crazy. But guess what, y'all? The price on that is $3,400. For silver. That's not, let me double check. That's not in white gold. Y'all, that's sterling silver for $3,400. This is $191. Oh my goodness. Y'all, you're in the right place. Knowing about Shop LC, that's all I can say is you're going to save so much money. You're going to have such expensive looks. That was Shop 12. Okay, Shop 12. Now, we're going to get back into some of our 14 karat gold over silver. I've got all of this jewelry on right now, so I'm going to take some of these off. Overwhelming you guys with just the influx of jewelry on my body. What is everyone up to today? Does anybody have super exciting Saturday plans? I'm kind of excited. I'm going to try to start learning how to play tennis after work today.
Oh, nice.
And y'all know me. I don't really do many physical activities. So maybe this will be a physical activity that I like, and then I'll do it frequently. Because I'm not very good at... Ellis has invited me to use his gym, and I'm like just not motivated, y'all. It's bad. I'm not motivated to go to the gym. I go on walks with my friends. I do that. So I do that physical activity. And now maybe I'll love tennis. Maybe I will. I don't know. My mom used to like tennis for a little bit. So maybe I will. Maybe it'll be a fun... I probably would like pickleball more.
Get you a tennis bracelet.
I like tennis bracelets. I already know I like tennis bracelets. Okay, I keep putting jojoba on my finger, y'all. This is going to sound crazy. I got stung by a wasp.
Ooh.
That night where there was a really bad storm. This is really crazy to me. There was a really bad storm here in
Oh,
Austin.
yeah, there was.
And just the actual bad luck I have with this. This is the third time in my life that I've been stung by a wasp on my hand. So I don't know why this happens to me. The first time was when I was in college. I was taking a nap on a bench and I woke up and literally the wasp was still on my finger. I opened my eyes and I just saw the wasp and it was stinging my finger. Now this time, as the storm was happening, I got the alert on my phone that there were going to be 80-mile winds. So I went to my patio and I have like tons of stuff out there. I have cushions on my, chairs. I have some little like outdoor citronella candles. So I didn't want anything to get broke. I have my dog's outdoor dog bed. So I was like bringing everything inside. And as I went to take this candle holder in, there was a wasp on it and I got stung. I can't even believe that this happened. I'm like, what are the odds? What are the odds? And then the wasp was in my apartment because I carried it in. I looked down at my finger. My finger is turning red. It's burning. There's the wasp, and he flies off. And I was like, are you kidding me? I can't believe this just happened. So I keep putting jojoba on it to heal it. And it's actually working because it was really sore. And then last night before I went to bed, I put the jojoba on. And it's kind of healed up today, like a lot better than it was yesterday. So it's just crazy. I don't know what the odds are of getting stung multiple times on your finger by a wasp. It's like the craziest thing I've ever heard. Getting stung once on your finger by a wasp sounds crazy, but multiple times is just kind of how does that happen to someone? Okay, we're getting back into our gold over silver. So this is 14 karat yellow gold over silver. And I got to point out, you guys, we had the classic blade chain a few auctions ago.
Yes,
what was it, Elias?
Shop 8.
Shop 8. Okay, y'all, look at that little sting. Can you believe that? Right there. I can't even believe it.
I'm kind of curious if you yelled or you cried.
I held it together.
All right.
I put it underwater and I just like sat there and like let the water hit it because it was stinging. And yeah, I was more so than just frustrated that the bee was actually in my apartment then.
Did you catch it?
No, but it died. It died. It was in my bathroom. And I honestly felt bad because normally with wasps, I'll try to let them out the door, like if it's during the day. But yeah.
Catch them released.
Yeah, I try to let them outside. The only thing that I'm not going to keep alive is a roach.
A roach?
If I see a roach, I'm sorry, no. That thing is not staying alive.
My instincts, when I see a roach, I just punch it. Next thing I know, I have to smash.
Oh, roaches are so scary. Like wasps, I'll take them outside, or I'll try to shoot them out the door. But a roach, I'm like, nope, you're not today.
Now we have 14 of these available.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, y'all have to act quick on these. So this is our wave edge. This is our edge blade chain. Now the first one we did was a classic blade chain. Okay, classic. This is a wave. So there's a wave design running through your blade chain, just giving it like some texture, a little bit of color, a little bit of contrast. This is going to be 7.3 grams, 20 inches on the neckline. I'm going to show you these side by side on the hand so you can see what I mean by the classic and the wave. Now you could do one of each and layer them, but also, so here's the wave, here's the classic. They're both beautiful. If you have a classic, I'd maybe go with a wave or do one of each if you can. I love both of them. I'd probably go classic, but then again, you guys, on the wave, you could flip it and you could have the classic. Look, if you flip it, okay, y'all got to get the wave because look, literally, y'all, you flip it to the other side and it looks just like the classic.
2-in-1.
2-in-1. There you go. You're going to get the wave design and the classic design if you go with this one, the wave blade chain link. I keep calling it blade chain necklace, not link. It is 14 karat over sterling. Y'all, your price point's crazy. Okay, we were starting at $70. We're going to bring you down to $52.50 with a budget pay. Are you ready for this? Dun, 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 na, 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 na. A budget pay that is under $20. $17.50 is your budget pay to get home this detailed ornate blade chain necklace. That is going to be shop 13, okay? Shop 13 for our blade chain necklace.
Speaking of black,
And we only have 14.
Yes. Let's do our paper clip.
Okay, this paperclip, Elias, I don't know how we didn't sell out of this in the first airing. This deal on this is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So this paperclip, y'all, this is a sterling silver paperclip chain. Here's the deal. Paperclip chains, they've been around forever. They remain on trend. They remain stylish. Love it. Like, I'm sold. I literally just have to put it on and I'm sold. 7.85 grams of sterling silver. 20 inches on the neckline. Y'all, this is a sterling silver paperclip at a costume jewelry price. Your price point? $59.99 pre-discount code. Can y'all even believe that? A paperclip. We love paperclip chains. It is a staple. It is something that always looks fashionable, always looks trendy, but also at the same time, it's never going out of style, right? The paperclip is something that people have loved time and time again. We don't get worn out on a paperclip chain. And at this price point, y'all, it comes down to $41.24. $41.24, a budget pay of $10. Y'all, everyone needs to get this. What are our quantities like on this, Elias? Are we pretty good?
We have 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. Live stream. Y'all need to sell this out. This to me is the buy of the show. If I were to buy anything, which I'm trying not to buy right now, I would buy this paperclip chain.
I would actually have to agree with that too.
Like, I would love to have the paperclip chain in gold. Not happening right now with my budget. For $41, you cannot pass up this sterling silver paperclip chain. Like, this is something I'm telling you, you'll get it home and you will wear this over and over and over again. Maybe you have a gold collection. Wear this layered with your gold chains. It is going to look so good. Like, you are going to love this paperclip chain. Like I said, price point $41. This is Shop14. Elias is right there with me. He was right there with me that if we were going to buy something from this show, it would be the sterling silver paperclip chain.
I kind of laughed how you said you kind of wish it was in gold because I have to.
I mean, if they have this in a 14 karat over silver, I'd probably just buy it because this would be, which I think, no, we haven't. We need to do that. We need a 14 karat over silver paperclip chain. But I would still do this. And you know what you can do, you guys? You could even put charms on this. That would be really cute. If you collect charms, instead of doing like a charm bracelet, or if your charm bracelet is getting a little like full. I know I have friends here in Texas that collect their charms for so long that like their charm bracelet's getting full. You could start adding some to this paperclip link and it would look so cute. Okay, you guys, that is going to be Shop14. Now, these are new and they're selling out. These must have been part of the Gold Smackdown, so that we brought in, knocked down the price, and just got them out of there. But y'all, it's sitting at 20 inches on the neckline, 7.85 grams of silver. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Elias. Oh my gosh, y'all, look.
We're actually going to do that next.
We have a pendant on here, and this pendant is coming up next. Oh my gosh, I love this. So y'all, you can put a pendant as long as your bail is long enough. Large enough. Thank you, Elias. Okay, look at that, y'all. And look how, too, if you got a couple and you layered those. Oh, okay. That's a must. Shop14. Everyone needs to be in. Shop14 for your sterling silver paperclip chain. It's a must-have. It really is, especially that price point, $41. Yeah, it's a must-have.
You can make it a choker, too.
Oh, you could, because this is so adjustable. Like, okay, so now that I have the pendant on that one, I'm going to, like, bring this one up a notch. Because you can actually use, you have a lobster claw closure. Where's my closure? You can actually take that. Do it like here. Oh, yes. I love the layered look. Now, while we have the chain out here, we're going to get into the pendant. So we have a Bali Legacy pendant. And I love this pendant because it's so sweet. We have this on our SmackDown show as well. It is 2 dragonflies, and they're just kind of flying together. And I feel like it's like a mama and a baby. So this would be a really great gift to your mom, a really great gift to your daughter. Maybe it's a gift to a best friend, right? But it's just like, it's that birds of a feather flock together, 2 peas in a pod. It's just that cute little moment where you have these 2 dragonflies, and they're just kind of drifting along together. And it's so sweet. I love the detail of that. Of course, all done in sterling silver. Bali Legacy. You're getting 3.9 grams of your silver on this pendant. And y'all, it's just really sweet. I think it'd be a great gift. It's also just something, if you love your Bali Legacy collection, if you love nature, if you love animals or creatures, this is really beautiful. I don't know that dragonflies are considered animals, but y'all know what I mean. Insects, creatures, God's creatures, right? Mm-hmm. We're just going to classify it all as God's little creatures, except for roaches. Just kidding. Just kidding. Those are God's creatures too, but I'm still going to stand from afar and shoot them with cleaning spray. That's how I handle roaches, y'all. I scream, and then I shoot them with cleaning spray. Okay, not that I've had a lot of roaches.
I wish I could see that.
Here this is. I'm going to measure this. So from top to bottom, I'm including the bail since that is in your sterling. It's 1 3/4 inches. So nearly 2 inches from top to bottom. If I did just the dragonflies, it's 1.5 inches roundabout. So it's a sizable pendant for sure. And of course, the price was starting at $34.99. We come down to $26, and then you get a budget pay of $8.75, y'all. You're getting this home for under $10. This would make such a great gift, y'all. A $26 gift. And that's the thing is, like, gifting, that's kind of the sweet spot, but you're actually gifting someone a quality item. You're not gifting them, like, junk costume jewelry. You're not gifting them, you know, a candle that they're going to use and then it's done. You're gifting them something that they will be able to treasure forever. And those are the kind of gifts that, you know, you want to give someone something that it's not going to be like a one and done. You know, something that they can really treasure, and every time they wear it, they're going to think of you, they're going to think of your friendship, or, you know, if you're gifting it to your daughter, they're going to think of their mom, or vice versa. So that pendant is going to be shop 15. We have it on the paperclip chain, you guys. That paperclip chain is shop 14. Now you can actually get both of these, the entire look right here, for under 100, under 80 actually, for both, for the entire look, the entire necklace.
Yes, our paper clips were 10 on budget pay and then 8 on budget pay for this pendant.
So 18 on budget pay for the entire look. That's how we do it at Shop LC, y'all. This is how we do it. Okay, everybody, we've got about 9 minutes left with y'all. And don't forget to come back at 2 for our handbag spectacular. We have 2 hours of gorgeous handbags. We have some closeouts that are new. I'm excited. Well, I haven't had them on the live stream, but then again, I haven't been on this week. So maybe y'all have already seen them. I hope not. But I was loving all of these leather bags. And we have one of my favorite designer-inspired handbags. I cannot wait to show you the side-by-sides of the designer bag that this is designed after. You are going to want to just get this immediately. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know what colors we have left, but it's a must. It's a must-buy handbag. And I will wrap up with our sterling. I get carried away with the handbags, y'all. Okay, now we are doing a very prominent Bali Legacy piece. So this is going to be an eagle bracelet. Y'all, on the bracelet, okay, on the bracelet, you are getting, on your 8.5, 42 grams. So you're getting up to 42 grams of sterling silver. Now, what I love on this is these are, you've got like a T-bar, and then you have a rectangular link. Now, these rectangular links are fully etched to showcase and display the side profile of an eagle. And so this is a very bulky, in a good way, piece of jewelry. Like, it's a, bulky is not the right word. It's a very prominent piece of jewelry. You have this on the wrist. It's not going unnoticed. You do have an insert tab closure with that side safety latch. And again, like someone had written in, it's a very strong closure. Very strong.
And we have same pricing on 3 sides.
Okay, same price on the 6, or on the 8, no, the 7.5, the 8, and the 8.5. So these actually go up to 8.5, so that's kind of nice, very versatile. I love these if you want to have a little bit of a patriotic element, right? You want some of that patriotic essence to it. Now, you're starting, so you're getting up to 42 grams in your 8.5. The gram weight will vary just ever so slightly. But this is what I mean here, right? We've got the T-bars, and then in between each of those, you have your rectangular link that has that beautiful depiction of an eagle. I just love this one, you guys. And we're starting at $240. But for our live stream presentation, y'all know we try to get the best of the best deals. For our live stream presentation, we are actually taking this to $180. Again, you're getting up to 42 grams of silver. So these are heavy, right? We've been all over the map with our gram weight. There's some more light pieces. And the fact is, that big bold bracelet we had, y'all, that was 52 grams for a necklace. The big bold necklace, okay? That huge chunky necklace was 52 grams. We have a bracelet for 42 grams. So like these are solid, strong links on this bracelet, okay? Very strong, very sturdy, and they're all etched and they're all textured. This will be shop 16. Shop 16 on the bracelet. You're paying $180 with a $36 budget pay. You'll pay that out over the course of 5 months. This is the boldest bracelet we have of the day. Actually, we have the butterfly. I don't know, this still just like feels like very hefty, very strong. The butterfly, though it was a heavy piece, it had this like whimsical nature. If you like, you know, just like that very strong, bold jewelry, this is great. And that was shop 16. Now, we're kind of doing a full circle moment here. So we started with a link chain necklace, okay? That was the first item we did.
Yes.
And I loved it. Now, we are rounding out with a link chain bracelet.
This will be our end of the show special. Everything else we'll do in the next show.
Y'all, I love this bracelet so much. You got your link chain. So I'm going to put on the link chain necklace to go with the bracelet for you guys. So this was shop 1. You had the lobster claw closure. It's just this very feminine way to wear your sterling silver. There you go. Here's the matching bracelet. I can't even believe it. I'm so excited that we rounded out with this. This is our end of show special, you guys. So it's coming at 7 1/4, which I always call the Tamsy of jewelry, right? I call it the one size fits most bracelet size. I normally wear 6 1/2, but on this, it just has a little bit more drape. If you wore an 8, it would just be like tighter, higher up on the wrist. Look at how fun these are. Aren't these just like such a dainty way to showcase sterling silver? Like, you can get big, you can get bold, but this is just dainty. It's feminine, it's airy, it's light. I love these pieces. Now, your bracelet, y'all, was $40. We're dropping it to $30. And guess what? You're going to pay $10 to get this home on budget pay. $10 to get this home on budget pay. Again, Hunter and I were pointing this out on our SmackDown. Y'all, this can be a charm bracelet. You can start attaching charms to this. This could be a charm bracelet. Like, there are endless possibilities with this bracelet. And for $29.99 for sterling silver, that truly is a costume jewelry price. And I know I'm getting hyped up and I'm getting all crazy, but y'all, when I went to the mall, and like, it's the high-end mall. So North Park is like the high-end mall in Dallas, okay? It's like all the designer stores, all the nice stores, which means it's kind of like quiet in there. I was walking around passing some time and it's pretty quiet. I needed to return something. And it's quiet because it's extremely expensive in that mall. You don't go there just to go shopping, right? Like, it's where you go for a special occasion purchase. So it's pretty quiet, and I was just like walking about, looking at stuff, and I was seeing this jewelry, and you know, we talk about how we beat prices. We talk about it every day. But when you actually see the prices out there, you're like, wait, we really beat the prices. Like, we really blow the competition out. So I'm just very excited to be able to bring you this sterling silver jewelry. Now, please do not forget, we are about to end the show, and as we are doing this, whatever you're doing, I want you to get off the live stream, do whatever, enter the sweepstakes. Please, please, please. Y'all, I want one of you to win. Go to shoplc.com, click the banner at the top, enter to win. Today we are giving away either a $100 credit or a tourmaline heart pendant. You find out if you win tomorrow. You need to be entering every single day through June 25th. And then guess what the grand prize is? A Rolex. All right, y'all, I will be back with you at 2 p.m. for purses, handbags, purses, handbags. It's going to be a party. I'm actually maybe going to even treat myself to a Dutch bro, which y'all, I haven't had in over a month, so I'm proud of myself. All right, have a wonderful day. If I don't see you at 2 p.m., I hope I see you at 2 p.m. Bye, guys.